You're watching KCAL 9 News at 2.
If you plan on spending a lot of time in the sun, you might want to rethink what you know about sunscreen. Sandra, today we have somebody here to shed some light on some sunscreen myths.
Yeah, Memorial Day weekend coming up. A lot of people have outdoor plans. Beauty expert Sarah Dakar from Sonia Dakar Skincare joins us now. Welcome, Sarah.
Thank you so much for having me.
Getting to be that time of the year, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you know, women and men are always looking for that next anti-aging miracle. But many people forget the most important step to take to stay looking young, and that's actually protection through prevention. And with skin cancer being the most common form of cancer in the United States, about 2 million people a year diagnosed, it's not just a matter of beauty, but it's also a matter of health. So today, in honor of Skin Cancer Awareness Month, we thought we'd debunk some of the most common sunscreen myths and share some personal sunscreen tips with you as well.
All right, number one, when we go shopping for sun protection, I always look for the highest SPF number, 100. Now, it didn't used to be available, but now we can get 100. Does it work better? Does it protect you longer?
Well, it's a very good question. Surprisingly, there's actually very little difference between SPF 30, SPF 50, and SPF 100.
Really?
Yeah, the American Academy of Dermatology actually recommends an SPF 30 or above with broad spectrum on the bottle. The key is that you actually put enough sunscreen on your body. Most people only put about 20 to 25% of the amount that you actually need. So a good rule of thumb is to put about a shot glass over your entire body and about a teaspoonful on your face for full protection.
Wow, that's going to go a long way. It's a lot of sunscreen.
My wife would buy a 10 gazillion if they had it. SPF.
Well, that's very good. The more the better.
This one shot glass for my whole body, huh?
Yeah. Of course,
All
you
right,
have to adjust.
Just kidding.
Okay, myth number two. Myth
Here
number two. Last year's sunscreen is still okay. This is false. You know, summer's here before we know it, and we're grabbing last year's beach bag, slapping on whatever we have left over from last season, but it's not a great idea. There are many components in sunscreen that break down faster than others, so we really want to check the expiration date on the bottle and make sure you're still going to be safe. You can usually find it at the bottom of the bottle or the upper seam. Also, I want to remind you there are certain parts of the body that are commonly forgotten when putting on sunscreen. So you don't want to forget the part in your hair.
Oh, that hurts. You realize it when you go to brush your hair the next day.
Exactly. Also, the neck and chest are very sensitive, and the tops of your feet. So you want to make sure you have the coverage. And don't forget your lips either. They're also very sensitive. My personal favorite is from Sonia Dakar Skincare. It's lip juice. It comes in a peppermint flavor. Yeah, lip juice. And it has SPF 15. It's fabulous. I never leave home without it.
I want to ask you one question before we get too far ahead about the expiration. Does that apply to spray sunscreens as well?
All sunscreens have expiration dates, so you really want to make sure that you're within the time frame of the product.
Also on the lip, not a good idea to put the face seal sunscreen on your lips, huh? Because you lick it and it's not good for you? Or?
You know what? You can actually apply a lot of, you should check the bottle and call the company if you're unsure, but I actually use my lip juice on my eyes as well for good protection. Yeah, that way it doesn't bleed into my eyes.
All right, myth number 3. Does our clothes protect us? Do they help?
Very good question. Surprisingly enough, you can get a burn through your t-shirt. Many people don't know that.
And I always put a t-shirt on to protect myself.
I know, many people don't know that, but it all depends on how thick the t-shirt is woven. So a typical t-shirt has an SPF of about 15 or below. So if you're going to be in the sun all day and you want great protection, you can put on some UPF clothing like Kimberly over here is wearing. A tunic.
Come on, Kimberly.
It's very lovely. This is from Mott 50. It's a fashion-forward brand that specializes in UPF clothing. This has a UPF of 50. And you see, you don't have to sacrifice beauty for being safe in the sun.
It's very cute.
So there are a lot of
and it just feels like regular fabric, huh?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's very nice.
Okay.
That is nice.
Okay. Now I'd like to debunk one last myth on sunscreen, once and for all, right here and right now. And
here it comes.
Here it comes. In order to be effective, my sunscreen has to be thick, greasy, and smell like a coconut. This is absolutely untrue. There have been many incredible breakthroughs in SPF. My personal favorite is from Sonia Dakar Skincare. It's Microvenom Face and Body Daily Defense. It's an SPF 30. It is broad spectrum. And not only is this a sunscreen, but it's also a beauty treatment. So if you have been a naughty sun worshiper or already showing signs of aging, this product works on 3 fronts. It protects, prevents, and actually reverses the signs of aging.
Oh, we like that.
Oh, yes, we do. Yes, we do. It is very luxurious, like all Sonia Dakar skincare products. It does not feel like a typical sunscreen. It's light, non-greasy, no white streaks, and you can feel great, be safe, and look younger while you're doing it.
And it doesn't smell like coconut.
Not at all. It has a very beautiful citrus fragrance here you can smell.
I'm going to get it anyway, just for the age reversion. Very cool.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, it smells fresh, clean.
Delicious, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, Sarah.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
And Kimberly. For more information on sunscreen myths, just go to our website, kcal9.com. You can click Seen on TV.